Final part of the retargeting training is to burn cookies to avoid waste. So let me give you an example. Have you ever made a purchase online only to find you're still being inundated with the ads from that company for that product? If that's happening, the company clearly hasn't recognized you as a current customer. By continuing to serve ads to converted customers, you are only serving to annoy people and waste your ad budget on them. The problem is, in a multi-device world, it means that cookies don't cross browsers and platforms, and people jump on a mobile, a tablet, a PC, whatever it may be, and they still get retargeted across these platforms. So we need to be clever about trying to burn these pixels. A few tactics are to exclude people who have visited those key pages, such as the checkout. Now, I know you might want to retarget people who are buying from you because your model might be that you want continuous purchases, but you can exclude them from a specific retargeting tactic for a specific product line and perhaps retarget them with a different supporting, a cross-sell of the purchase that they've made. You can follow up emails to purchases to get them to click to a certain page on your website, and that page is a hidden page that will essentially burn their cookie, so you can exclude people who view that page. You can use frequency capping, which is a little bit lazy, to be honest with you. That essentially says, I will show an advert a maximum number of times per day, week, month, campaign, whatever it may be. You can exclude audiences that have done a certain thing on your website too. Like I said, if you send them to specific pages, that can fix this problem. But what happens if someone makes a phone call and makes a purchase on the phone? Well, send them a link in an email that's got their invoice, their purchase information, to a customer services page or a product support page, some additional support information that they click, and if they click that, then to exclude them from your remarketing. Admittedly, it's hard to have a 100% perfect cookie burning policy, but at least try to do it. Excluding certain segments of your audience is just as important as including others. It will reduce cost, it'll improve your click-throughs and your conversion rates, and it will help you avoid annoying people if they're seeing your adverts far too frequently. There is one more techie way of improving the quality of your cookies. This is less about burning them, but you can actually deploy a cookie delay code on your website. Now, I don't have an example to give you, but you can ask your developer to do this. You can remove a certain level of waste by delaying your tracking code's firing. So essentially, it would use something like JavaScript to fire your tracking codes after a certain amount of time, such as 30 seconds. This ensures that only the people that stick around for at least 30 seconds end up on any of your remarketing lists. And this gets rid of waste from the start before you even use them. So those people that jump on and bounce and bugger off, well, they don't even get on your lists. Ask your developer. It's not overly complicated to achieve and set up, but it's definitely worth trying, particularly if you have a large volume of visitors. If you're in the hundreds of thousands or millions of visitors, then a cookie delay policy, bit of code, can bring a bit of sanity to your lists. Now, that concludes the whole remarketing chapter, which is kind of a nice bookend for this training. Gives you a lot to do, a lot to think about. So get stuck in, and I'll speak to you soon, I'm sure. Cheers.